All right, so now we have somebody who makes his living be actually impersonating the person in total, and one of the, I guess, one of the most famous Jews in the world. Please welcome Howard Stern. Give Howard Stern a nice round of applause. This guy really does look like Howard Stern.
Hey now, Baba Boy, how you doing? The last guy was a doctor, but being a Howard Stern lookalike, sometimes I feel I'm like a doctor. You don't know how many times a day women come up to me and ask me to check their breasts. Not enough times, let me tell you. Okay? You know, you can always tell an ethnic group by the type of smells that come in here. I mean, this room is filled with Jews, so of course this place is going to smell like gefilte fish, right? That's one thing I love about ethnic humor. It always includes food. You see these novelty T-shirts, thank God I'm a Jew, and it's always in front of a lunch counter, or thank God I'm Italian, it's always in front of a lunch counter. It's always the same thing. And when you go to any ethnic festival, it's always the same type of deal. You know, you got the person out front selling all the wares, but in the back, sitting there with a little salad, it's always grandma with a little salad, right? All the time, of course. But I understand we have a contest here. Of course, I don't need to be in any contest. I lose hands down, of course. Some people say with all my money, I should be paying these people for whatever prize they get. I'm not here to give out sympathy money, okay? But a fellow before was talking about having big feet. You know what they say about guys with big feet, right? They have a good understanding. But I think one of the problems with my radio show, thank you very much, it's my one true fan, it's my only fan. Everybody else buys Sirius Radio, not because they like my show, but they want to look cool in front of their friends. They keep me on, they help the girlfriends all through the day, but no, seriously. A lot of Jewish expressions are used on the Howard Stern show, as we all know. I mean, thankfully we're all Jewish here, we can understand them, but it's funny, sometimes I have to explain to the Goyim what some of these words mean. And it's funny how sometimes they'll buy anything. They thought it's serious, right? Like with the word tuchus. Some people actually don't know what tuchus means. So I say, okay, I'll use it for you in a sentence. Tuchus. It took us about an hour to get down here. You know why we call it falafel? Why? Because after you eat it, you feel awful. And of course, we love going to the ski shop, right? You know what they love to say to all the newcomers to the ski shop, right? Jewish to ski. Oh, of course. But roaming around, whether they think I'm the real Stern or not, I still get it all the time. Like, what do you think of me, Howard? Am I a D? Am I a double D? You look more like triple A. One of my favorite jokes I like to tell is one of those generational gap jokes, and this is the perfect audience. You're either too old to know what I'm talking about or too young to care. But here, this is the perfect generational gap joke. Pay attention to this one, because everybody's going to get this. An old man at a bar, he's like past retirement age, he's sitting there having a drink. He notices a young lady coming up to the bar, standing at the bar, has these really, really, really tight spandex pants on him. You know, couldn't be any more tighter than if they had been painted on. I mean, you've all seen scenes like this, and like he's an older gentleman, he doesn't really want to say anything, but finally he gets enough nerve to go up to the young lady and he says, "You know, miss, I'm old enough to be your grandfather, but I gotta know, how does somebody get into pants as tight as yours?" "Well, first you have to buy me a drink." Of course, growing up Jewish, we got these really strict kosher homes, you know. I was in a home so kosher, we wouldn't even watch movies starring either Christian Slater or Kevin Bacon. That's how kosher this home was. But my favorite joke goes as such. And I'll leave this one with you because we're all a really good crowd here. I want to thank everyone for showing up here. First, give yourselves a hand, everybody. In closing, it's one joke, a very famous joke, and I'm sure we can all relate to this, especially some of the comedians with this one. "'Tis better to have loved and to have lost. Believe me, much better." Thank you very much.
He really looks like Howard Stern. Give him a nice round. Nice guy. And a very nice guy. Give him a nice round of applause. And a good guy. Everybody, we're lucky today. A lot of these are nice guys, not just nice women.
Hope you like the show.
Get the allergist. I think I just swallowed one of those hairs.